A lot of people consider mini golf to be very benign and all fun and games, but at this level, it can be a cutthroat competition among the greatest players in the world. My name is Matt Mayle. I'm a professional mini golfer. I was a regular golfer ever since childhood. I started at about 8 years old, and putting was always the greatest facet of my game. The idea of doing nothing but putting for 18 holes instantly appealed to me, and I just began practicing a lot. People don't realize that mini golf is a highly precise sport. Improvement can come very tediously. To be competitive, it really requires an extensive mapping of each hole, and we can be out here for up to 10 hours a day or so for several days before a tournament. When I first arrive at a course, I diagnose the holes. I want to come up with a clear plan of attack on each hole, and then it's a matter of repetition from there. We are at the 2016 Mini Golf Masters in North Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. This tournament is the premier event each year in mini golf. It draws players from all over the world. The green jacket is the most coveted prize in mini golf. The competition is very fierce. The players here are the best of the best, and it's an immense challenge because even a stretch of 5 bad minutes or 10 bad minutes can disqualify you from contention. Just a tiny miscue here or there can spell major disaster on one hole. I really do have an authentic admiration of what the winner had to do to perform under the pressure of such a major tournament, because I know from experience how hard it is. Mini golf's not a sport for everyone. There's constant frustration, there's constant adversity. It rewards patience and it rewards determination, and it never gets old to see the ball go in the hole. I don't think that thrill will ever go away.
When I tell people I'm a pro foosball player, there's always a look of astonishment. I get laughter sometimes too. What? I didn't know there's tournaments for that. Foosball? Yeah, that's the one. That's what I do. Foosball is not just a barroom game. It's a competitive sport that's played at a professional level by people all around the world. It's like a hand-to-hand combat. You're standing this close, you're standing 3 feet away from your opponent, and it's almost like you're in a fight. You're battling against each other. I come from a long line of foosball players. I got into foosball because of my dad. He played in the golden era, the 1970s, when there was a $1 million tour. I've been playing for 20 years now. So for the first 10 to 12 years of my career, I would practice on a table at home. It would be complete repetition, over and over and over. Every player in here can execute a shot or a pass, but it's a matter of constructing a solid game plan. It's like a game of chess. On the mental side, it could be pretty taxing. Physically, by the end of the weekend, you're sore. Your hands are sore, your feet are sore, so you have to be in decent shape. I always got a sweatband on my arm just in case I get into a heated match. I gotta, wipe my brow. So I go to the World Cup, which is basically our version of the Olympics, and I compete on Team USA. I do believe it should be in the Olympics. Our only problem is the fact that there's not a standardized foosball table. And I'll do whatever it takes for the sport to reach that next level. Bottom line is, it makes me happy that this is what I do, and yeah, I love it.
Oftentimes you hear people say that they've done double dutch, but most people have never experienced what double dutch is now. It's a competitive sport. You jump it so that you'll be able to win. My name is Kanaya Robinson, and I'm a part of Floyd's Little Double Dutch team, which is located in Newark, New Jersey. I'm 17 years old, and I've been jumping double dutch for 5 years. I practice with the double dutch team 3 times a week. We compete 4 times a year, and it leads up to the world competition, and my team has 19 world championship titles. We're currently in competition season, and everyone is aiming to win the trophy. Joining double dutch, it gave me a safe place, it gave me a home. This isn't just jumping rope. I was born and raised in Newark, New Jersey, and Newark is a city where a lot of violence occurs. It's not always safe to be outside, a lot of shooting happening. I just never know what to expect. Growing up, I didn't have the mother relationship with my own mother, so I feel like coming to double dutch has really opened my eyes and let me know that there is people who care about me. I have a support system whenever I need it. Double dutch is where I need to be. It takes a person with endurance, it takes a person with strength, it takes a person with the positive attitude in order to be a winner, in order to be that person who knows how to jump. In double dutch competition, the most important component of double dutch is speed. That's how fast the jumper in the rope can jump. Giving the support to the jumper is a job that's really important to me because growing up I didn't have that support, and I know that I want to give the support that I never had to the person who's in the rope so they can know that no matter how many mistakes you did, you can come back from it. You're still going to be a winner at the end of the day. They have what it takes to win the tournament.
Day-to-day living, I find it can be pretty mundane. And, when I'm out there, you've just got a really simple task, which is to survive and enjoy life. My name is Gavin McClurg, and I'm a cross-country paraglider. We're basically flying a modified bed sheet and strings. We don't have a motor, and we're just using thermals. Thermals are kind of like the gas for a car. We get as high as we possibly can, and then we glide, and if we find another thermal, we can keep going. Woo, baby! I've flown in the Himalayas, I've flown in Morocco, I've flown all over the Alps in Europe and the Canadian Rockies, and we're just looking at a map in a completely different way these days. Hurricane Ridge is one of the most spectacular places for me in the world. It's this beautiful long ridge that ties right in with the Grand Canyon. It sits right on the edge of Zion National Park. I was doing this expedition with some of the best pilots in the world, and right as the sun set, the conditions just went bang on, and we all launched into the sky. And paragliding can be really intense and sometimes really scary and very dangerous, and this was like the opposite of that. It was just playful and fun, and we were doing huge wingovers and acro. And when I'm flying over these really remote places, I think what it gives you is a perspective and awe that is impossible to get in any other way. These guys and I are people that, we really chase records and we chase huge distances, and made us realize that, it's not about the records and it's not about flying huge distances. It's just about enjoying the freedom of flight.